travel brothers, passport bros, brothers with a passport, blue book gentlemen. There's some of you who are very outspoken about your concern with being seen as a Pookie and a Ray Ray overseas. You say, when the Pookies and Ray Rays show up and show out, they'll think of all of us like that. You're concerned about the black man's image overseas. I mean, they've been acting up everywhere. I didn't know until recently that the Pookies and the Ray Rays were the ones responsible for getting all the women in the States for the last few decades. And I know y'all are upset about that because I keep hearing you telling the women over and over, go back to Pookie and Ray Ray. You didn't say when you were with Pookie and Ray Ray, don't holler at me now, you were with Pookie and Ray Ray. So it kind of makes sense why the Pookies and the Ray Rays stay on some of your radars. If they were getting all the women in the States, you definitely don't want to see them overseas because that means they'll be getting all the women in the world. Darn those dastardly Pookies and Ray Rays.
Might have to drop a dime on them niggas.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
But I digress. You say it's because they ruin our image. You brothers have really taken on the role as the gatekeepers of the black man image. Some are even black man image zealots. The way you calling for Pookie and Ray Ray's passport to be revoked, some of you even mention wanting Pookies and Ray Rays to suffer violently. I mean, who do they think they are? Throwing money in the club.
Bottle full of bug, mama, I got what you need.
Let a video surface of them throwing money in the club. There's wailing and gnashing of teeth in the comments section. Gotta protect the black man's image. They'll think we all throw money in the club. God forbid you get looked at as a Pookie and a Ray Ray because of that. Had to put you on 24-hour watch with a paper jumpsuit and no shoelaces. But I get it. Our image is important. We wouldn't want the other countries thinking we're all ghetto, hood, and ignorant sometimes. You always say, one man can mess up all our images in these other countries. Have the whole country thinking we Pookies and Ray Rays. It's weird though, because 99% of you are going where there's internet. They haven't seen hip hop videos that have Pookies and Ray Rays in them. Plus movies about life in the hood that have been coming out for the last 30 years. What about YouTube videos? They do have YouTube, don't they? And IG and Facebook. So I'm pretty sure they've already seen plenty of Pookies and Ray Rays. And according to what you say, that means they already see all of us as Pookies and Ray Rays. The thing is, I get wanting to have a good image at all times, but I'm beginning to think some of you guys are harboring hurt feelings and animosity from past run-ins with Pookies and Ray Rays that didn't go so well. And now you hiding it under the guise of protecting our image. I tell you why. You guys say you're so concerned about our image, and that's why all the vitriol. But when I go through customs to catch a flight back to the States and they see all the stamps in my passport and they see that my Spanish isn't good, do you think they see me as a Pookie and a Ray Ray? All the stamps to a Spanish-speaking country and no hablo español. And it's the same for all the countries that we frequent. What do they see me as? The same thing they see you as. Not a Pookie and a Ray Ray. They see us as a John and a Trick, but I'm a married man, married to a beautiful Dominicana who speaks English better than I do, so my Spanish sucks. I'm working on it, but we spend our time speaking English. You think I want to be looked at as a John or a Trick? But I push through. I don't have time to be worried about that. But you image warriors, you quiet about that. You don't have that same energy. Blood pressure ain't spiking. It's crickets. As long as it's not a Pookie and a Ray Ray. But I'd rather be seen as a Pookie and a Ray Ray any day than seen as a John or a Trick. How about you? Let's start working on the real image problem. And it ain't Pookie and Ray Ray. Peace.